Hi everyone, Happy New Year 1 month ago. I know it's been a while since my last upload and I apologize. I'm not going to die out, don't worry. I've just had the most hectic January in my life. And YouTube unfortunately had to suffer on that behalf, but no more because I'm back. And I think we should be bold and start out 2019 with a giveaway. This is the Mast10 from Parblo, and I'm going to give one of these away to you guys. I'll tell you all about how to participate in the giveaway once I'm done presenting what you might actually win. And this is a review of the Mast10 by Parblo as well, with all my honest opinions and thoughts and all the jazz that you're used to from me by now. And I think we should just get started so we can get to the giveaway. What do you say? This one is called the Mast10 and is made by Parblo. What I find quite remarkable about this tablet is its size. This just have to be the tiniest of tiny display tablets in the history of display tablets. Its active field measures 10.1 inches and it weighs no more than just over a half kilo. I'm assuming this will be the first display tablet that I have tried, which will actually be fit to take with me on the go, along with a laptop. And get this tablet doesn't require an external power source. It gets all the juice it needs from your computer. That is a very high quality feature for a tablet on the go, because then you don't have to struggle with all these different cables and you don't have to rely on extra power sources and power sockets and whatnot. So I am pretty excited to show this to you, so let's just get started with an unboxing. First, upon opening the box, I realized it comes with a sleeve. Parblo were serious when they marketed this tablet as your portable companion. It's very nice quality and has quite a retro look to it if you ask me. Very nice. I was positively surprised. Just underneath the sleeve is the main protagonist of the video itself, the Mast10. It comes with a protective film that you should peel off before using it, and the surface is nice and matte, or also as some would call it, it has anti-glare. It is also very smooth, and I find that this is the most common kind of surface that you find on display tablets today. On the back of the tablet, by the left and right edges, are some thick rubbery feet. They prevent your tablet from sliding all over the table while you use it. You can also easily just flip the tablet if you're left-handed, and you can flip the display once you attach it to your computer. Looking further into the box, you'll find the PR01 glove for those hot summer days. Basically, you wear the glove if you have a tendency to have sweaty hands. They allow you to rest your hand on the tablet without the resistance of your sweaty hand. I find them very useful during hot summer days, otherwise my lines get all wobbly and ugly and uneven. The glove fit me really well, which is pretty rare because I have very thin and long fingers. And of course you can use it on both hands. Down to the left you find the stylus. It was much lighter than I had expected, and its shape is actually very comfortable to hold on. It has two hotkeys and a pretty little golden ring for, you know, pretty looks, aesthetics. It doesn't have an eraser on the top, but I honestly don't really use it anymore either way. You don't even have to charge the stylus separately either. It is completely battery free. I'm not sure what kind of sorcery you need to know of to make a battery-free stylus, but Parblo got it just right. A short comparison to the stylus of my Wacom Cintiq 13 HD display tablet. The Mast10 stylus is a bit thinner and shorter. It's made of a matte material that prevents it from slipping from your grip. Very nice actually. My first impression of this stylus is really good. A bit more weight to it would have made it perfect in my eyes, but that's really just a personal preference. On the bottom right of the box you can find the stylus holder with extra nibs and a nib remover. Oh god, I hate that word. This is just one of the halves though. You need to screw the other part onto it and voila, you have a vertical stand for your stylus. There's also a cute little sleeve for your stylus when you need to take it out on adventures. Last things left in the box are the cables. The Mast10 only requires 2 cables to work, a USB and an HDMI. Of course, at last there's the setup guide. Remember to follow this when you set up your tablet. Some tablets are set up in a very specific way or in a very specific order, so always read the guide and follow the steps. I tried fitting the tablet into the sleeve. As you can see, it takes up very little space, next to nothing, perfect to just slide into a bag along with a laptop. I'll explain some more details about the Mast10 once we get started with the testing, but for now, I think we should set up the tablet. First, you need to remove all previous tablet drivers from your computer, then restart your computer. Then you plug in the Mast10 and go to the website and download the latest driver. Install the driver using the recommended paths, restart your computer, and you're ready to go. If you have any trouble with the displays, try to unplug your primary monitor completely on a stationary computer, calibrate the Mast10, and then replug the primary monitor back in. This should fix all issues. Once you have installed the driver, you can access the properties by running the software. Here you can calibrate your stylus, the screen, and access the monitor settings. You can also customize the stylus sensitivity or map the 2 buttons. The Mast10 driver comes with a pretty rare feature that I was very surprised to find. It has an inbuilt grip/drag feature, or pan and scroll feature. It is a feature I can't live without, and it's just sitting there ready to be used. Usually I will have to map the spacebar manually onto the stylus, but in this case it's already there, I just need to map it. It's perfect. You can also map your 6 express keys. I like to always have at least these 6 shortcuts ready. B to access my brush, I to access the color picker, E to access the eraser, zoom in and zoom out, and at last Control Z. So, it's time for testing. First, I like to demonstrate the stylus with smoothing. Smoothing is a feature in Photoshop that helps smoothen your lines. I usually have it at 10%, and my experience tells me that some tablets require a different setting because smoothing takes some extra effort for the computer and the sensitivity of the stylus. I tried with 10%, 30% and 0%. I liked the control of the 0% setting the best, but the lines were very wobbly. On 30% the lines were lagging too much, which is very natural with high smoothing. So I worked with 10%, but I could probably have worked with 6 or 8% as well. For this demonstration I decided to draw my biggest fashion icon, Lua. I love her outfits and I wish I could dress like her all the time. I'm drawing a picture that she recently posted on her Instagram, and I will of course link you to her profile below. I'm not showing you the entire time-lapse today because I wanted to show you as much real time as possible so you can get a sense of drawing on the tablet. As with any other display tablet I've ever tried, there is some parallaxing. This refers to the space between the stylus and the actual cursor on the screen, which occurs because of the distance between the actual monitor and the surface you draw on. This is most dominant around the edges of the screen and towards the bottom. Parallaxing is so common in display tablets that there is nothing extraordinary to point out here. The stylus has 2048 pressure levels, 2 buttons, and it is battery free. The tablet has 6 express keys and it can be used in either right hand or left hand mode. The Mast10 is compatible with both Windows and Mac and proves to be a great travel companion based on my experience with it so far. So, let's talk about some pros and cons for this tablet. Since I don't want to invent a review scale and give grades to tablets I test, I figured we could at least try to do some pros and cons. Pros for the Mast10. My voice is getting crisp now. Sorry. Pros for the Mast10. The Mast10 is small and convenient, and it doesn't require an external power supply, making it a perfect travel companion. The stylus is battery free and comes with a vertical stand and a lot of extra nibs. The box comes with a travel sleeve for both the tablet and the stylus. The sleeve also have a pocket to hold the cables. The tablet feels sturdy and high quality. The express keys feedback are very nice, and the screen has a smooth but matte surface. And the driver software is very easy to understand and also easy to use. A few cons also, not necessarily deal breaker, but just a few minor issues that I thought I wanted to mention regardless. The resolution is only 1280 by 800. The small screen considered, maybe this is the most optimal resolution, but I would always love to at least have 9020 by 1080 displays to work with. There's just something about the Full HD that I really like. The driver can be a bit tricky until you get it up and running. I had to install it a few times and tried different USB ports on my PC before it worked properly. On the laptop, it just worked perfectly after the first installment. Don't let it discourage you though. 90% of the tablets I own have had some kind of driver issues during the installments. It's just a tablet thing, I suppose. Especially with some of the newer manufacturers who are still entering the market and optimizing best as they can. So if you encounter any kind of driver issues with your tablet, regardless of which brand it is, you can help the manufacturer by giving them the feedback. So in conclusion, I really enjoyed using the Parblo Mast10. I think it performed better with my laptop than on my stationary PC, which in my case is perfect because I will probably only use it with my laptop when I need to get out of the house and work while still being able to work in Photoshop. It does require a computer in order to work. It's not a standalone product, but so far this is the most portable friendly display tablet I've ever tried with a computer. If you want to check it out, I will post all the necessary links in the description below. On Parblo's own website, it is currently listed for $299, and on Amazon I saw it for around $230. I know we all have very different opinions on what is cheap, fair or expensive, so I won't go into detail with the price, just look it up and determine for yourself. One last thing, if you consider buying the Mast10, get the stand as well. It is less than $50 and it will be worth it. Maybe it's not so practical on the go, I get that, but for your base perhaps. Their stand is compatible with a lot of their tablets, the Mast10 included. It varies from 15 degrees to 90 degrees, so you can find the perfect angle just for you. I didn't get the stand with the tablet, and my neck and shoulder started to hurt after drawing for about half an hour, because I only have a little book to lift it from the table. Take really good care of your body. Get a stand or build one yourself. I'm serious, take care of your body. Okay, we have reached the giveaway part. Are you ready? One of you will receive a Parblo Mast10 from me in collaboration with Parblo. All you have to do is write in the comments where you're from and which painting software you plan on using or will be using with the Parblo Mast10 if you won. That's it! Everyone can participate, no restrictions. I'll pick a winner from the comments in 2 weeks' time from now and announce the winner in a separate video shortly afterwards, along with some features of my followers and subscribers, but you can read more about that in the giveaway details in the description below. Whoa, that was a long sentence. Anyway, best of luck to all of you, and thank you for checking out this review of the Parblo Mast10. Remember that you can also sign up to become my patron, either as a scout, a companion, or my hero. I just updated all my rewards and we're basically having a party over there. So until next time, take care. Bye!